Hi, Alex here from Rebeloper.com, and in this final episode of our MBProgressHUD series, we are going to take a look at some of the more hidden features of MBProgressHUD. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, here we are in our last lesson. You already know how to set up your MBProgressHUD. You already know how to use it with some basic features and advanced features. We have gone through all of the examples in the ProgressHUD repo. So today I am going to give you some extra features that MBProgressHUD has. I will not cover, of course, all of them because this is work in progress. Maybe the owner of MBProgressHUD will add some more advanced features to it, but I will take a look at some of the most important that I quite couldn't get in the examples, but I still believe that is important for you to know. Now, we are going to go into the app delegate, and as you can see here we have our HUDs controller, UI collection view controller, and for this tutorial I am going to navigate to our original view controller. As you can see here we have our purple background. So let's go back to app delegate and let us just let's comment out all of these 4 lines and let's construct our view controller here. So let's see, what do we have here? Let VC equals view controller, and now let's add this view controller to the view controller of our window. So okay, and now let us just build and run with the command B, and let's see if we did get that actual purple background. And let's go back to our view controller here. Let's we need to select our iPhone 10 simulator. I always forget that. Okay, make sure you select your desired simulator. Okay, let's see how it goes. Here we have a purple background. Now let us just go into our view did load, and here let's create an indeterminate HUD. So this is pretty straightforward. If you have watched my previous videos, then you know how to create this. So let HUD MBProgressHUD, and we need to import here MBProgressHUD. Okay, MBProgressHUD, and show added to. Of course, our view is self. Now we don't need to deal with all of that on view stuff. We will animate it through. Okay, let's see if that works. View, that is the correct format. Okay, now the HUDs mode should be indeterminate, and for this first run, let us just, and after a delay of 5 seconds, and now let us just build and run again and see how this default HUD behaves on our purple background. Okay, here we go. Here we have our HUD. It is spinning for 5 seconds and it is gone. Good stuff. Now, what we should do is go ahead and right click on this mode and jump to definition, and let's select this mode. And in this file you have all the properties that you can set on MBProgressHUD, and I suggest that you go over this file. For now I am just going to select, let me just scroll back down here. You can see a lot of good stuff that you can customize your MBProgressHUD here. And what I want to show you is min show time, the minimum time in seconds that the HUD is shown. If you go back, you can see we are removing it, hiding it after 5 seconds. But I want to show it for at least 10 seconds. So, okay, let's build and run again and see how this looks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can see, already 5 seconds has passed, and after 10 seconds the HUD is hidden. Okay, this is pretty good stuff. Now, well, maybe you want to do something specific after your HUD is being hidden. So for that I will cover two ways of doing this. One is the delegate way and the other is a completion handler. So let's start with the delegate way. So I will add here MBProgressHUD delegate, and it will ask us to add our it is an optional, so let us just jump to our definition and see what the optional, as you can see it's optional delegate method is. HUD was hidden. Okay, so let's just scroll down here and type in HUD was hidden. Okay, and let us just print out for now. Let's build and run again. So after the HUD dismisses, well, it is hidden after the 10 seconds delay, we should see a print statement in our console here that HUD was hidden. Let's wait it out. Oh, I just forgot we need to set the delegate on our HUD. Let's not just forget that HUD delegate equals self, and let's build and run again. And now we should really see the HUD was hidden string inside our console. So let's wait for 5 seconds. Maybe I will just delete this for, well, just comment out for the next run. We don't have to wait 10 seconds all the time. So HUD was hidden, good stuff. Now the other approach is that you should use a completion handler. So let's just type in here, and that is well, you just add 2 parentheses, and maybe let's unwrap that, and that should be it. And let's print out. So let us just build and run again and see that after we are hiding the HUD after 5 seconds, we will see HUD was hidden and waiting for completion handler here. Okay, and of course both of them are triggered because the HUD delegate is on self. Okay, pretty good stuff. Go ahead and take a look. As I have mentioned earlier, if you jump to definition in the mode, go ahead and take a look at everything that, well, there are just a few things left out, like the progress bars color or the bars background color, borderline color. It is fairly customizable, so I highly suggest you go into that if you want to go into the details of your Progress HUD. Now that is it for this last episode of MBProgressHUD. Of course, go ahead and visit MBProgressHUD and clone it, download it, use it in your project as I was showing you in the previous episodes. Hope you liked this video, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and maybe visit our website rebeloper.com, and as usual I will see you in the next one.